There's a new safety requirement for bars and clubs in the Bay State, and it all stems from the deadly Station nightclub fire. This new measure will require every place that holds more than 100 people have someone on staff who is trained for emergency situations. Eyewitness News reporter Aaron Kennedy has more on today's developments. New at 11.
That person will be called a crowd manager. In other words, it's someone who will help prevent fires, and if one does break out, someone who will help get people out alive. Ever since the deadly Station nightclub fire, which took the lives of 100 people and injured another 200, Massachusetts has tried to prevent a similar tragedy.
One of the things I think that drove us was the emotion of the fact that more than 30 of the victims of that Station nightclub fire were residents of Massachusetts.
Since the 2003 fire, the Bay State has put forward dozens of initiatives to make venues safer, but the very last one will be put in place today.
The requirement to have someone on premise who is trained in case of emergency.
Crowd manager, I think any sort of education of people and staff and training is a good thing. It's going to be beneficial. If people and establishments want to train people, I think it can only benefit.
Brian Jacobs owns a nightclub security training company and agrees with the idea if it's done the right way.
I think they need to have serious training, and I think consistency, and I think some sort of a standardization of training would be of the utmost importance.
State Fire Marshal Stephen Cohn says there will be online training complete with follow-up inspections. A crowd manager will make sure the exits are clear, check sprinklers and fire alarms, and will be responsible for emergency evacuations. The final step of the process: learn from the past.
The whole response to the Station nightclub fire is one of the things I look back on my career and say Massachusetts really did well.
The State Fire Marshal says Mass is only the third state to implement a crowd manager, and it will start in 2011. Aaron Kennedy, Eyewitness News.